Learn English through story. The Six Brothers. In a peaceful village nestled between rolling hills, there lived six brothers: Arthur, Benjamin, Charles, Daniel, Edward, and Francis. Each brother was distinctly different in personality and interests, yet they shared a deep bond forged from childhood adventures and shared experiences. Arthur, the eldest, was a natural leader. He was strong-willed, practical, and had a keen sense of responsibility. He often made decisions for the group and was seen as the protector of his younger siblings. Benjamin, the second brother, was a dreamer and an artist. He spent his days painting the landscapes of their village, capturing the beauty of the world around him. Charles was the scholar, always buried in books, fascinated by history and philosophy. He had a sharp mind and often questioned the status quo. Daniel, the fourth brother, was adventurous and spirited. He loved exploring the woods and discovering new paths. Edward, the fifth, was the peacemaker, always trying to resolve conflicts and maintain harmony among the brothers. Finally, Francis, the youngest, was a free spirit with a knack for music. He could often be found strumming his guitar under the stars. One day, news spread through the village that a wealthy merchant was planning to buy a large piece of land on the outskirts to build a factory. While it promised jobs and prosperity, it also threatened the village's serene environment and the brothers' cherished childhood playgrounds. The news stirred mixed emotions among the villagers, and the brothers felt compelled to take action. That evening, they gathered in their home, the atmosphere tense with uncertainty. Arthur, as always, took charge. "We need to stand up for our village. We can't let the factory destroy our home." Benjamin agreed but added, "We should show the beauty of our village through art. Perhaps we can create a mural that expresses what we stand to lose." Charles chimed in, "And we need to educate the villagers about the long-term consequences of such development. We should hold a discussion and present the facts." Daniel's eyes sparkled with excitement. "What if we organize an adventure tour through the woods? We can show everyone how beautiful our land is and why it's worth preserving." Edward nodded, "And I can talk to the villagers to ensure everyone is on the same page." "We must communicate our ideas effectively," Francis, strumming his guitar softly, suggested. "We could hold a concert to raise awareness. Music brings people together and can inspire them to take action." The brothers decided to combine their ideas into a larger plan, each contributing according to their strengths. They set a date for a village meeting to present their ideas, hoping to unite the community against the factory. As the days passed, they worked tirelessly. Benjamin painted a stunning mural depicting the village's beauty, with vivid colors capturing the sun setting over the hills. Charles researched the environmental impacts of factories and prepared a compelling presentation. Daniel mapped out a route for the tour, highlighting the most beautiful spots in the woods. Edward reached out to the villagers, encouraging them to attend the meeting. Francis practiced songs that conveyed their message of unity and love for the land. On the day of the meeting, the village hall was packed. The brothers took turns presenting their ideas, their passion and commitment evident in every word. Arthur opened the meeting, emphasizing the importance of standing together as a community. Benjamin unveiled his mural, captivating the audience with its beauty and emotion. Charles presented the facts, detailing the potential consequences of the factory. Daniel shared stories from their childhood adventures in the woods, while Edward encouraged everyone to voice their concerns. Finally, Francis closed the meeting with a heartfelt song, inspiring hope and unity. The villagers were moved by the brothers' dedication and creativity. They felt a renewed sense of purpose and began to discuss ways to oppose the factory together. The brothers left the meeting feeling victorious, believing they had ignited a movement However, as weeks went by, they encountered unexpected challenges. The factory's supporters, including some influential villagers, began to push back. They argued that the factory would bring jobs and wealth, overshadowing the brothers' efforts. The community became divided, and tensions rose. Author grew frustrated. We need to be more aggressive in our approach. If we don't act now, we'll lose everything, he insisted. Benjamin countered, but we can't force people to see our perspective. We need to inspire them, not alienate them. Charles suggested, perhaps we should host a debate to allow both sides to present their views. This way, the community can make an informed decision. Daniel, ever the optimist, added, let's keep showing them the beauty of the land. We can organize more tours and create an even bigger event. Edward tried to mediate. Let's focus on our common goals. We can't let this divide us. We must remain united as brothers. Francis, feeling the weight of their discord, strummed a gentle tune. Remember why we started this. It's about our love for the land and our community. Despite their differences, the brothers agreed to hold a debate. They prepared diligently, wanting to present their arguments effectively. The day of the debate arrived, and the village hall was filled with anticipation. Both sides presented their views passionately, but as the discussions unfolded, the atmosphere grew tense. Some villagers expressed their frustrations, feeling torn between the promise of jobs and their love for the land. After the debate, the brothers gathered outside, feeling disheartened. We didn't reach them, Arthur lamented. We failed. No, Benjamin replied. We opened a dialogue. This is just the beginning. Charles pondered aloud. We need to find a way to bridge the gap. We can't just oppose the factory, we must present an alternative vision for the future. Daniel's adventurous spirit sparked. What if we create a community project that showcases sustainable practices? We can propose a farm or ecotourism that could provide jobs while preserving our environment. Edward agreed. That could demonstrate to the villagers that we can have both jobs and a thriving community. Francis added, and we can incorporate music and art into the project. It will engage people and make them feel a part of something meaningful. Fueled by renewed determination, the brothers set to work. They reached out to experts in sustainable farming and ecotourism, crafting a proposal that emphasized harmony between nature and community development. They organized workshops to educate the villagers about sustainable practices, inviting everyone to contribute ideas. As they worked, they found joy in their collaboration, rekindling the brotherly bond that had always been their foundation. Each brother contributed uniquely. Benjamin painted promotional materials, Charles researched best practices, Daniel mapped potential trails for ecotourism, Edward communicated with the villagers, and Francis created songs to spread their message. Months later, they presented their proposal at a village gathering. The brothers spoke passionately about their vision, illustrating how their plan could provide jobs while protecting the environment. They showcased Benjamin's artwork, shared success stories from other villages, and highlighted the importance of preserving their heritage. The villagers listened attentively, and for the first time, a sense of unity began to emerge. Many expressed their support for the brothers' vision, recognizing the potential for a sustainable future. Slowly, the tide began to turn. As word spread, more villagers joined their cause. The brothers organized community cleanup days, planting trees and flowers to beautify their surroundings. They held concerts, showcasing local talent and celebrating their shared love for the land. The mural Benjamin painted became a symbol of their unity, inspiring hope and determination. As the factory proposal continued to loom, The brothers stood firm in their resolve. They remained committed to their vision, fostering collaboration within the community. The villagers began to realize that they had the power to shape their future. One fateful day, the village council announced that a vote would be held to decide the factory's fate. The brothers prepared for the moment, knowing they had done everything in their power to educate and inspire their community. On the day of the vote, the atmosphere was electric. Villagers gathered in the hall, eager to voice their opinions. When the results were announced, a hush fell over the room. The factory proposal was rejected, and cheers erupted as the community embraced the brothers' vision for a sustainable future. Overwhelmed with joy, the brothers embraced one another, tears of happiness streaming down their faces. They had not only preserved their land but had also strengthened their bond as brothers and as a community. In the months that followed, they established a cooperative that focused on sustainable practices, promoting local produce and ecotourism. Their efforts transformed the village, attracting visitors and creating jobs while maintaining the harmony of their environment. Years later, as the brothers sat together on a hillside overlooking the village, they reflected on their journey. They had faced challenges and disagreements but had learned the value of unity and collaboration. They realized that their individual strengths were most powerful when combined, creating a force that could inspire change. As the sun set, casting a golden glow over the land, author smiled. "We did it, together," Benjamin added, "and we showed that love for our home can conquer even the toughest obstacles." Charles nodded in agreement. "We turned our differences into strengths, proving that dialogue and understanding can bring about real change." Daniel grinned, "And we created new adventures along the way." Edward looked at his brothers, filled with gratitude. "I'm proud of us. We showed the village that together, we can achieve anything." Francis strummed his guitar softly, singing a song that echoed their journey of love, resilience, and brotherhood. As the last notes faded into the evening air, the brothers knew that their bond would last a lifetime, forever rooted in the seeds of unity they had sown in their beloved village. I hope you enjoyed the story. If you enjoyed, then please like and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.